We head into international break. It is Leicester who sit at the top of the table. Shaka, Leicester famously, of course, 5,000 to 1 at the start of the season, where they just completely upset the odds by going on to win it. What odds would you give them now to win the Premier League?
To win the Premier League, I will give them 20 to 1. Is that good enough for you, Dan?
Hey, that's pretty close, Shaq. The bookies actually have them at 25 to 1 to go on and win it all. Leicester, of course, impressing. Spurs as well, getting the job done. Frank, well, let's go Steve. Steve, I'll go you first. Who's finishing higher, Leicester or Spurs?
I am going to go with Spurs. And I'm going to go with Spurs because of the experience and the amount of match winners they have in the team.
Leicester have got players in the team that won the league, Stevie. Hold
on a second. I tell you what. So Gareth Bale, Harry Kane, and Heung-min none of them get a game for Leicester.
I don't know, but the point you made is that Spurs have got experience,
is that they've got
Leicester
more.
have got
two
players,
things.
Jamie Vardy, Schmeichel, they've got players who've won the league before. That these players haven't.
See, there you go, jumping in. You go through the whole Spurs team, and every single one of them is an experienced Premier League international player. If you go through Leicester's team, you got half a dozen young players, half a dozen at least, albeit very good players, but they're young. So listen, Tottenham's got the experience, and they've got the match winners. We've seen Leicester last year capitulate. So we know they're capable of doing that. As well as they started last year, they've started just as well this year, but we know they can capitulate. Tottenham, with their experience, are going to be there or thereabouts for most of the year. It just depends whether they take a jump into the 4 or they stay just outside the 4.
Frank, who finishes higher, Spurs or Leicester?
I'm going to stick to Leicester because I think in my prediction when we started the show in July, I put Leicester in the first 6, where I didn't put Tottenham in the first 6. I'm going to stick to them because I really think that they have the talent and they're still as stubborn as they've been when they won the title, where nobody expected that. I think you have to stop confusing the fact that Tottenham is maybe a bigger club than Leicester, but Leicester has the player that you need to maybe surprise everybody, and they're showing that to the world. You know, they went down after the restart last season, but before that they were, I think, 2nd or 3rd. So I'm going to stick to Leicester.
You have the casting vote, Shaka.
I'm going to go Spurs. Spurs have only lost twice so far this season. Antwerp on the opening game of the season against Everton, and ever since that they've looked. They've looked a different team altogether.
They haven't looked a different team. If they shot against West Brom, they just about got it done.
Yeah, but they got it done. As I said, Dan, they've lost twice this season. Antwerp, where they made changes, and the opening game of the season. And I just feel that, to Stevie's point as well, they've got more match winners. I think Spurs can better cope if there's a key injury to one of those match winners, better than Leicester could. If Vardy or Schmeichel went down, I'm not sure that Leicester could cope as well as Spurs.
I haven't got an agenda here, but if Spurs lose Harry Kane, you can't say that they're better prepared, because who's going to replace him?
What I'm saying is, if Spurs can cope better with a key injury, Spurs can cope better without Harry Kane than Leicester can cope without Jamie Vardy. That's what I said.
That's true. That's true.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.